put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Rice's offense will have the first possession of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Warner. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Sam Houston's offense will take the field for the first time. Line gets set, 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. It's a draw. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Now on 1st down after that completion. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Soft spot in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Bearcats have taken it inside the 20. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie. Instead, you knock it off the post.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Shakes off the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Off play action. Short, quick, precise passing game. Good enough to move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the single back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Warner. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Gentry. And they drag him down, but not before he picks out the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to run it left here. Runs through the tackle. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback checking the play. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Throwing right. He makes the catch. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Give to the running back. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Gain of 9. 2nd down coming up. That's the end of the first.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they break the seal on the scoring. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip and tuck affair all game. They're up by 11 over Colorado State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a crease to the left. And he could not get loose on the run. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Might as well give it to him again. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got 59 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to throw, it's Warner. Pressure coming. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. And the timing just a hair off. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Fires to the right. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Owls. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
On the run, it's Gentry. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score, your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
At the 45 on his way. He's got 99 yards on the ground. He wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Coming after it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air. It's Warner. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Makes his connection. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed on the outside. It's Connors. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He wants to throw it again. He's got the tight end. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Owls with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Spits it out to the back. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He caught it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville. They're trailing by 14 to Miami.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. This time on target.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Neutrals on defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's going for the big play. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Garza. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Quickly out to the tight end. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On second down, looking again to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back to throw, it's Warner. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running back searching for a hole. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Touch pass on the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
At the 16-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
For first down.
From the gun. Give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Watson. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They're bringing heat. And the ball squirts out deep in their own end. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Owls. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
At the 33.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, the ground game. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Got rid of it just in time. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made. The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That's good for a Rice Owls first down.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. First down to start the drive after the break. Wants to throw. It's Warner. That pass is incomplete. And now on second down for this offense.
Brings up second down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that play is going to just ignite this offense. You got to take a shot. You want to be aggressive. What an individual effort here by the receiver hauling in that catch.
Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rice.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Sam Houston, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Dropping back, it's Watson. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
17-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bearcats!
Touchdown,
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. The astronauts just shocked the world. They proved that they are battle-tested and ready for all challenges after going on the road and pulling out a massive win. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He'll keep it himself. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. To the air, it's Warner. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. No, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Snaps it in the shotgun. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Owls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Rice! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Salt interwoven, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Evans.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got a man, it's Phillips. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They want to just keep throwing it. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he's got it inside the 35. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. They'll throw it on first down. Right down the middle. Got it! So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
First and goal, Sam Houston.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Wide receiver shows motion. The give as they work on that clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On the run, it's Connors. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll give it to the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch.
Good enough for first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. To the air on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he's got it inside the 20. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Looking to throw it again. He wants it all. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. First down here for the offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.